I'm Caryn Coons, and I've lived at the Bluffs since last November, so that's November of 20. Well, it's a beautiful community, and you're struck by that from the moment you come in the driveway. It's well maintained, it's well manicured. The houses are all different and unique, but in a really classy style, and that appealed to me. And then when you come around and visit, like I had been to the pool and some other things when I was only a lot owner before my house was built, everyone's so friendly and happy. They're really happy here. The stage of development that it's in right now, it was a great opportunity for a lot this size at the price point that I was at. It was really a unique opportunity to buy now. And like I said, the beauty of the community, but I liked all that I had seen. There were just not as many houses that are here now when I first came, and it was very impressive. And then the amenities that they're offering, there's little ponds all around here, there's walking trails in the woods, all kinds of nature, the river's right down there. We have, there's already a lot of groups, so there's bird watching groups, there's water volleyball groups, there's woodworking groups, there's kayaking groups, and I'm going to take advantage of that. You know, birds are hunting and the fish are swimming, and there's some light boat traffic up and down that way, but you know, pretty much it's just nice and quiet. I paddled up. It maybe took me an hour to paddle up, and then I turned around and floated back for another hour, and you're seeing some of your neighbors and their lots and homes right along the way. It's very peaceful. I was just thinking of this. I had a car accident a few months ago, and I had posted, while I was waiting for the police officer to come, I posted on Facebook. I said, well, I just had a car accident, you know. When I came back home, by the time I got back home after all that, there was warm cider on my porch, and from one neighbor, another neighbor had offered, you know, baked goods and dinner and things like that. It's incredible how nice everyone is. The people are really special. There's people from all over, and with all these different backgrounds and histories. There's military background, there's people that have retired from the military, there's people with children, there's people that don't have children, all ages, you know, and just about any interest. People say, hey, if you want to, you know, try something out or learn about something, chances are there's somebody around here that knows something. People stop and wave. There's social things that I've been able to attend even before I built my house. So there's social gatherings prior to COVID. And it's everyone's interested in listening and eager to meet and join up together. There's a lot of sharing. I had extra tools or a ladder, and my neighbor needed one, and so you give it to them. And there's baked goods, herbs, garden stuff, and it seems like this is a community that really values collaborating together on projects and on interest and things like that. Somebody said, hey, let's look at a garden, and everybody jumped on and said, let's look at doing that, and I think that's in the works now. Well, the area in general, I've lived in Leland for 12 years now, and the area is so easily accessible, you know, for Wilmington, that you're 10 or 12 minutes to the big bridge that goes into Wilmington in the downtown area. There's so many varied places and things to do there, the river walk. And so you've got access because they've done some things with the roadways and such, so that it's not a traffic jam every night or anything like that. So you can go into Wilmington, and there's all kinds of, within 30 minutes of here, you're out in sort of rural area where you see horses and things and farmers markets and such like that. So that's been really nice. Having an international airport is a big deal around here. So you can I'm going to out of town in a couple weeks, and you know, I get a flight and go, and it's easy. You don't have to do so many jumps. And then another thing I like about the area is the weather's pretty temperate. I was born in Tennessee, but I grew up in Philadelphia, spent 6 years in Boston before I came to Western Carolina, where I lived 21 years. And it's very temperate, so you do get all the seasons. You don't, you know, it gets hot in the summer, it gets cold in the winter, but it's not unbearably hot or cold at any time of the year. So there's it's beautiful here. I love the area for all the trees. There's wildlife here that you can see, and people value that, and that's interesting. There's a lot to do. The size of the lots here is unusual. It's hard. I wanted to stay in Leland when I relocated from where I was, but I had a half-acre lot, and I didn't know that I was going to be able to do that. And my realtor, who's one of my closest friends now, and we met by doing real estate business together through the years, but she said, let me show you something that's going on out here in Leland. And I had no idea. I had ridden my motorcycle up Mount Misery Road. I had no idea. And when I came in, and you just know, this is it. It's beautiful, and I'm super happy, and it makes, other parts of my life that are challenging, work and things like that, to come home to this is just a beautiful experience.